Hey, Michael. I figured I'd try and be the first one to issue a video response to your 100 sub giveaway. I can't say as I've seen many giveaways where the prize is a handmade custom pipe from the guy doing the giveaway. So I was very happy to see that. Before I answer your 5 questions, I want to address something you said. Just as a buddy, just as a friend. You're feeling stressed out about not doing your own custom handcrafting and things like that because of all the activity that you see in the YTPC. I totally get that. What can happen in a social network like this is that you feel pressure. It's not pressure to get anything done, you know, necessarily. But what it is, and again, this is just my opinion. You don't even have to listen to me, but sorry, still getting over that frog in my throat. The idea behind the whole thing is that it's a leisure activity to smoke a pipe. It is an earned relaxation to smoke this thing. You don't have to do it. Society probably frowns on it half the time, but we do it. And why do we do it? Because we love it. Because to do it right, you got to be kind of in a quiet place and have some calm and the time to do it and the desire to do it. Well, you know what that says to me? It says to me that it is a relaxing activity, and it should remain relaxing. Not just in the activity of doing it, but in the involvement in people's choice to do it. So, that said, as a friend who blows ashes all over his shirt, as a friend, Michael, let's me and you not get pressured by the social pressure of the YTPC. And I'll tell you what my thoughts are on that. There's a whole bunch of giveaway videos out there by some of your favorite people, and they're hitting milestones left and right in their subs, and they're giving away great gifts and things like that. But you have to bear in mind, you take the number of milestones in a person's YTPC quote-unquote career. 100 subs, 200, 300, 500, 1,000. Every person who remains dedicated to it is going to hit several milestones. So, you take the number of YTPC contributors times the number of milestones that they're each going to achieve. That's a whole lot of GAWs. And you can't respond to all of them. Somebody shouts you out, that's a friend thing, man. You don't have to be in a big hurry to jump on there and shout them back. They know that you will eventually, even if you just leave them a comment. That's enough sometimes. So, all that said, dude, your hands are where your pressure is, or should be, and it's positive pressure. The desire to use your hands to create, that's where your pressure is, and it's positive, not negative. Your hands will tell you when you're ready to create, and your imagination will contribute, and you will find the time. So don't sweat it, man. There's no hurry to respond to people. Now, to your 5 questions, and I'm doing this from memory. Number 1, what's your favorite pipe shape? Well, my favorite shape, I don't know if you mean the configuration of the stem or the bowl alone or whatever, but I tend to like all of them, but there's one I like the most. Generally speaking, I like a big bent church warden with a tomato or apple or pot bowl. That seems to be the one I like the most. It just appeals to me somehow. It's the easiest for me to hold. The shape is good, you know. So I'd say something pretty much like that, you know. Just a big old church warden with a bent acrylic or vulcanite stem. My least favorite shape? That's a tough one. I've seen some really ugly pipes, and you know, sometimes an ugly pipe is a desirable pipe. That's the funny thing. So saying what's the most ugly would not reflect my least favorite. Because some ugly pipes you'd say, oh my god, that thing is nasty, I gotta have it. But the general shape that appeals to me the least, probably, well, that's a tough one. Maybe the Rhodesian shape. The Rhodesian stummel shape. For some reason it doesn't catch my eye that much. I've seen some nice ones. But if I had to choose which general shape appealed to me the least, probably that. A Rhodesian stummel. But I'd take one if it was nice, you know. Who is my favorite production pipe manufacturer? Oh, I didn't give you, well, yeah, I guess I did. Yeah. Question number 3. My favorite production pipe manufacturer? That's tough. There are so many good ones. And I don't want to base it on the popularity of the maker either. Well, I guess I'm going to go with Savinelli, which only just edges out Big Ben for me. I love Big Ben pipes, I really do. And I also love Savinelli pipes. And I think the reason why I choose Savinelli is they're probably just that much higher on the available quality for the money scale. That doesn't mean they're cheap. It doesn't mean they're super expensive. But I think that for the price difference between a Big Ben and a Savinelli, which is somewhat appreciable, a Big Ben's less expensive than a Savinelli in most cases when you compare, you know, generally similar pipes. But for that extra money that you spend on the Savinelli, I do think you get a little bit more pipe. So I'm going to go with Savinelli as my choice. There are plenty of makers. I love them all. But I think Savinelli, because you can rely on them to always have that same quality impact. My favorite artesian pipe maker, well, see now, I want to say Whiteford Pipes of Canada, but you see, I can't because that would be biasing the whole thing. You know how much I love your diamond oval pipe. You know that. But I see a lot of people cranking out beautiful pipes. But the one that I've noticed most recently that seems to be my current focus of attention is a guy named Dennis Tonti. T-O-N-T-I. Dennis with one N. His name looks Italian, but I believe he's in Germany. I think he's a German. His pipes are spectacular. Look them up. They're works of art. You know, I mean, they're just absolutely beautiful. And he doesn't do them in really insane freehand shapes or anything like that. He takes the mundane shape and enhances it to something just wow. So I've been liking on that guy. And question number 5, what pipe would I like to own that I don't already have or don't already have on order? It would have to be a great big double chambered handcrafted meerschaum with a gold band a highly figured acrylic stem. One of the actual calabash dual chambers where you can take the top off. Mind you, carving something like that out of meerschaum wouldn't be easy, but I've seen it and I love it. If I could have one of those, I'd love to have it, but I'd be scared to death of ever dropping it. So, well, those are my 5 answers to your questions and my advice for the day. Thank you very much for offering the GAW for your 100 subs. I know you're going to get a lot more subs, so I look forward to your next GAW as well. Like me, when we both hit 1 million next year, I'm going to give away a sailboat. That's what I say I'm going to do. You can give away like a Rolls Royce or something. Alright, brother. Take care of yourself, man. Greetings from Grafton, Massachusetts. Have a great day.